All right. Ooh. Okay. I think I think it's working. I'm like 2% sure it's working. Let me let me take a look to make sure that I am actually live. I am live. Okay. Yay. Okay. And I can hear myself okay. Okay. I'm not dead. Okay, let's see if chat works. Oh, chat is working. Totally. Sweet. One sec. There we go. I don't know that I have this working so I can hear you through chat thing right this moment. Give me 2 seconds. Uh, I'm not ignoring you, Donut. You're live on YouTube. I am live on YouTube. Look. One sec. I gotta. Wait. I need to get you on the stream because you're not on the stream right now. Give me a second. YouTube. I started streaming. You came in just as I was starting. Just give me a second here. Like that sounds like fun, but okay, say something.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Donut. Your worst nightmare.
There you go. You're now live on the stream. There we go. Beautiful. Wait, you can hear yourself, can't you?
Well, I am not watching the stream right now. You know, I am only in this chat.
Yeah, I know, but I think that the audio with you in it should be pumped into this microphone that you're listening out of. Are you on Twitch? No, I'm just live on YouTube at the moment. Also, welcome back, Jack. It's been a while. All right, so I want to get this working. So that's what we're going to work on today. All right, so here's the profile live, which is using counts get profile. Wait, and then the change set is here, which is these fields. New password. One. Wait, why is there a placeholder on this? And new password 2. So what made you pick YouTube? Just getting out of some I'm just not feeling Twitch at the moment. New password to old password. So then if we your application exited. Wait, that means did this exit? Is this still running? Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. But now I need these errors, but the errors are not working. I believe this will cause a crash. And I'm not sure why. But what I really want to do is if error, so if f dot errors, and then we do old password. I think this should work. Yeah. And then in here we'll do a span. Right, and this will be the error. Error with old password. What are you working on, Donut?
Nothing. Relaxing. At the end, of course, because why not?
Everything is broken. I think I've got this messed up or something. Like there's definitely something wrong here. Phoenix generate. Generate this and see what we get. We'll do this, and then we're just gonna do this. We'll do we'll say demos or person. Okay, so we've got this, and then this is going to have some stuff. I'm going to throw this into the router so it doesn't complain, right? Just give me a second here. Okay,
I'm not like really.
Migrations.
Taking any attention.
Migrate. We're gonna roll this one back after. Okay. So I can close that for now. Close this. Close that. Profile live. Then here is what we want. We want the form component here. So here this works. So what's the component here? Worthwhile live component. Index. Worthwhile web live. Oh, that's why. No wonder it's not working properly. save helpers. Not that one. ETFs. No. We want this. Much better. There we go. This fixes some problems that we were having. Specifically this. This is no longer a problem. Beautiful. And then if that's the case,
I mean, maybe if I'm not watching the stream, I'll just go.
you're gonna head out.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, I'll catch you later, Donut. Thanks for joining. All right, I'm just gonna switch off of that. Oh yeah, I'm not on there anymore. How have you been, by the way, Jack? You been doing good? I hope you're doing good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to turn the profile into something more like this. Right, so we'll do new, oops. Do new folder, profile. That's good. Right, and then new file. We'll say form component.ex, and then we will also copy this. Been working on a Flutter project. That's always good. And here. I think this is all we really need. Here. Yeah. Mostly this, I think. One sec here. So I can remove this. And then here, this is fine, this is fine. And then we can get the error tag here and place it there. Place it here and there. And then this here will be old password, new password, and wait, what? No, this should be new password 2, I think. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah, new password 2. Which one? This one here? Oh, it's just a template language. It's a mix of HTML and then templating, right? So like this here starts a form and describes the, so that turns into form with like an ID equals to person form, and then some other arguments as well. But here it would be easiest to just show you what the form looks like. Of course, what I'll have to do is go into here. What we're going to do is we're going to change, we're going to grab this. And go over into that index, which would be this one here. Bonjour, my friend. We're just going to replace it here. And then what we're going to do is just remove this for now. There. And now it's always going to be there. So person not available. Oh, yeah. I don't think most of this is really needed. Give me a second here. I'm just working with trying to get this all worked out here. What's going on now? Here. Ugh. All right, so if we do action and we'll say edit. Syntax error. What's going on now? Oh, right, sorry. Return to. For now, actually, I want to keep this, but for a very different reason. So here we'll just say return to, and then we'll give it a hard link, which will just be profile. Form component requires an ID. ID is new. Yeah, what? This is so annoying sometimes. Why does it need an update again? Oh, right, because this isn't correct. Component. Give me a second here. I'm still getting this set up. So this will be profile live one component. And then here we'll say profile live form component. Then we can do this. Then when we refresh, it will jump straight to where we want here. And then in this case, we just want assigns because, well, we don't really actually care right this moment. And we also don't care about this. But we do care about that. There we go. Change that, not a... Oh, yeah, fuck. Here. We're slowly getting there. There we go. Here we go. So, did I forget to remove some stuff? Oh yeah, I did. All right. So what happens here is if we inspect, right, we can see the form here, which is ID person form, which is here, which we don't want to. This is not a perfect profile form, right? So if we retake a look at this form here, profile form, then method is post, ph change is validate, which we will see right here, right? The target is 1 and data component is 1 as well, which is this here. And then we've got the change, and then the submit is this button right here. I had used my first American keyboard. When I come to Canada, if I'm still single, I'll give Misty what you so badly want me to give her. I had used my first American keyboard. A hug, obviously. Yes, naturally. It's the only right thing to provide. When in Canada, right? Hugs are important. Okay, so this is obviously crashing like crazy. So what I want to do though is I want to create a the I'm gonna go out of my way, by the way, to start actually streaming regularly again because I need to make this a regular thing. I found that I am just 1 sec actually. One sec. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I've come to the realization that I am definitely the type of person where if I'm not doing something, I start getting really upset and kind of depressed. So I'm going to start streaming again because I found that the last little bit when I haven't been streaming, I've been getting kind of depressed. And I would like to not have that be the case. So, yes. All right. So I'm going to start streaming again more regularly. And that's going to result in more YouTube streams. I'm probably going to have specific days in which I stream on Twitch and specific days in which I stream on YouTube. And that's just to slowly move people over from Twitch to YouTube, hopefully. At least that's the idea, the plan, the hope, the dream. And eventually, or I just might stop streaming on Twitch at this point. They're doing things that I don't agree with. So I'm kind of gonna vote with my platform. Let's see here. Let's see here. Phoenix form without like what? So one of the things that Twitch does is auto forced ads. So there's two ads that Twitch uses that bother me, right? So there's the pre-roll ad, right? So we heard you on pre-roll ads. That's why we're adding the ability for streamers to disable pre-roll ads by running regular ad breaks. When you run a 90 second or longer ad break, pre-roll ads will be disabled for the next 30 minutes. When you run 60 second ad break, pre-roll ads will be disabled for 20 minutes. When you run a 30-second ad break, pre-roll ads will be disabled for 10 minutes. That means that every 10 minutes, you need to run 30 seconds of ads, right? And if I don't want to run any ads on my channel when I'm doing live content, then why is it forcing it, right? Because like if you click in, there are Twitch pre-roll ad bounce rate. 30% of the people who click through to watch Twitch streams will bounce, will leave the stream, right, if there isn't pre-roll ad. But the only way to disable them is to run constant ads. And I don't want to run ads. I don't want to have to remind myself every 30 seconds to run a freaking ad, or like put a bot timer on it where it like announces that it was running an ad and then runs an ad, right? And then I don't care about this revenue share. It really doesn't affect me. I get almost nothing for it. And I would rather forfeit the money from from ads than have pre-roll run ads or ads at all. And I get why they're doing it. It's just it's a kind of a poopy situation, right? The other one is the forced ads. Twitch forced ads. So this is the bad one, right? Disabling. This doesn't even cover it anymore yet. This one here is by far the worst one, right? So Twitch is now forcing ads to run even an ad blocker, and the internet is furious. So Twitch is going to be forcing ads to run periodically, right? Through content. And I have no say over when they run. The only way for me to gain the ability to say when they run is to run my own ads at set intervals. And I think it runs into the pre-roll ads, is that if pre-roll ads are for a within a certain time frame and you've ran them, like I think it applies to the pre-roll ad kind of situation, right? So you have to run them every so often, and then it kicks pre-roll ads and removes auto inserted ads, mid-roll ads. So I don't want that. I don't want any of that. I just want to be able to stream. I just want to be able to output content to people who want to watch it, right? Whether or not that's a big audience or a small audience, I don't care. I just want to be able to output the content to the people who care, right? And with Twitch, I don't gain that ability, but with YouTube, I have the ability to have that situation, as far as I understand. So that is why I don't really want to stream on Twitch anymore. You have horrible bounce rates, where it's also they're also doing things like there's been high profile bans and low profile bans, where we don't know what happened, like with a very popular top tier streamer that they paid money to sign exclusively. We'll call him Dr. Disrespect. I didn't want to bring him up because I forgot that I wasn't on Twitch. There's that issue. We still don't know why he was banned. Twitch is never going to tell us. Dr. Disrespect claims he doesn't know. I say claims because we can't verify that he doesn't, and we can't verify that he does. But he's publicly stated that he doesn't. He still doesn't know why he got kicked. Another one is inconsistency in banning, right? We'll take Pokimane, for example. She showed a Pornhub video on stream accidentally, right? It was not on purpose. It was clearly accidental. She got a very light warning. If I was to do the exact same thing on that platform, that would be a permanent ban from me, no coming back from. Even though it was a complete accident and they gave leeway to Pokimane. And I think it was Amaranth showed her showed her breast on camera, again by accident. But that would also be a permanent ban for somebody of my size, where for her she had to ask to be suspended for a little bit rather than permanently banned off the platform like a regular person would be. There was the controversy with the Twitch Health and Safety Council or whatever it was, where they had somebody who actively hated people of my skin tone and gender, and I don't like that, and my sexual orientation. And it's just like, why is there somebody on the platform that has an obvious bias? Like, why is somebody on a council that has a very obvious bias, that believes that I'm a Nazi, believes that I hate people, or anything like that, just because of my gender, my sexual orientation, and the color of my skin, right? Like, I don't like that. That's fucked up. That's messed up. I don't think that person should be giving advice on how to make the platform a better and safer and more inclusive place by making it a less inclusive place for certain types of people. but there's more, right? Like every time they get the opportunity to make a decision, they seem to be making a decision in a missteppy kind of way where you're asking yourself, like, where is this going, right? Like, at what point is Twitch going to stop being a relevant platform because they've managed to isolate themselves from enough people? One of the other ones that really annoyed me was the DMC, the way they're dealing with DMCA's, right? So DMCA's on Twitch are permanent. 3 strikes, you're out completely, permabanned. Even though they don't have to permanently ban you, and they can alleviate that by being like 3 strikes within this window or that window or a window. Say 6 months, 3 strikes within 6 months, and we take action or something. They could do that. They actively choose not to. They just do a permanent strike against your account, which isn't something that I'm worried about. I don't play music on stream. I'm not worried about ever getting a copyright strike for that or a DMCA takedown. But YouTube has the ability to deal with DMCA content where Twitch does not. Right? Twitch is like a platform where the music industry doesn't seem to know what they want to do with it, so they just take its takedowns, right? Then they were caught with their answer to the DMCA issue is delete all your content and hope that you don't get any strikes. It's just like this is somebody's livelihood we're talking about, right? Like people make a living off of Twitch. Like I don't. It doesn't affect me in a negative way, but like, you know, you've got your big streamers like Asmongold or Pokimane or Soda Poppin, or you know, like these other people who are like Co-Carnage and stuff like that, who are actually big. This is how they pay their bills. People, they have businesses that rely on this money coming in order to pay staff that also pay their bills through this platform, right? And you're telling me that they have the ability to lose their platform on videos that they have actively deleted as well, right? People are getting DMCA takedowns for content that's being deleted from their platform. They can't see it. They can't delete it any further than it's already been deleted, right? Like a 4-year-old VOD that was never deleted from a Twitch server, right? For some reason that they have no ability to delete from, caused them to get a DMCA takedown. And because they're not capable of deleting it, they get 6 of them, right? And all of a sudden their platform is gone. It's a publicly accessible backup of every Twitch video. Allegedly every Twitch video ever created is still publicly available online through a very specific URL that I have not looked into. So you can go rip down all of past content. Twitch clips and VODs are all there. And I imagine that it's mostly there for to look into issues, right? So if somebody like reports something and it takes too long to get to it, that video might get deleted. So like they might need to keep it for X reason or Y reason, or they might need to keep it for legal reasons just in case something did happen. They have it and stuff like that. But should it be completely publicly available, and should the DMCA people be able to search that for your content to give you DMCA strikes even though you've deleted it? And it's not like it's like that should be private, right? That content should be behind some kind of like authorization required barrier, not publicly available, so that the DMCA people can be like, hey, I found 30 seconds of my music in this thing, so I'm going to issue a DMCA strike, even though the user and then that goes on your permanent record. 3 of those you're out, you know, and all of a sudden it's just like there's no way to combat this. It's Griffin to ban the people. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's things like this that it's just like is Amazon taking Twitch seriously? And also there's also a lack of innovation, right? Like every time they innovate, right? It's things like making it easier to become an affiliate, right? Like the newest one was what? You can pay Monster Cat to become affiliate now. Monster Cat Twitch affiliate. Yeah. But here, Monster, like if you get Monster Cat Gold, you can instantly apply to become a Twitch affiliate. I thought it was gold or something like that. Monster Cat fast track affiliate status has to provide, yeah. So there's some kind of deal between Monster Cat and Twitch where if you have a certain level of Monster Cat, which I believe is Monster Cat Gold, you qualify to become a Twitch affiliate, and you can start earning revenue off of Twitch. Just by subscribing to paying money to Monster Cat. And it's just like, okay, interesting. Why not just remove the barrier altogether, right? Like, there's no point. At this point, like if somebody wants to become an affiliate, it's so easy to get. It's there's no point in having a road to affiliate, right? Or a path to affiliate. Just make everybody an affiliate that wants it, right? But I've also kind of believed that since day one, right? Like I don't think they should be gatekeeping this. The way they are, right? The partnership one is confusing to me as well. Like, but whatever. Also, I'm not a big fan of the fact that they make you exclusive, right? There's just so much going against Twitch right now. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just going off, right? But all of this is why I'm not streaming right now on Twitch. It's I want them to get their act together. I want them to step up and do the right thing. Remove exclusivity from Twitch affiliates. That should never be a thing. So, do. Okay, so I was hoping that I could do this, but I just don't know. Just talk change set. Actual comes with the concept of change set. Think update form. Where is this located here? User manager update. Let's call this update form. Form. I think this is the only. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, so we'll rename this to form. I don't really like Twitch. I only go there to watch programming videos. Well, that's fair. And now they're coming to YouTube. Well, at least I'm coming to YouTube. I don't know if I'll. Yeah, I don't know. I might still go back and do some streaming on there, but the website I like is Stack Overflow. I am not a huge fan of Stack Overflow, to be honest. Yeah, I'm weird like that, you know. Okay, update form. Here we go. Uh that's an interesting one. So why why am I not a huge fan of Stack Overflow? I find that Stack Overflow uh I haven't had great experiences with it, to be honest. I think that's probably why. I think I've asked like a singular question on there, but every time I go looking at questions and stuff like that, I uh, Stack Overflow. I've answered some questions on there. Um, but yeah, I have this one, right? And essentially what ended up happening was, instead of anybody actually giving me useful advice or anything, like this is back like when I couldn't program at all. I asked my first question ever on Stack Overflow, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I was just trying to do something silly. And nobody Yeah, so like this one here. Stack Overflow is a site to solve complex problems with crazy out-of-the-box solutions. This is not a beginner's learning and Q&A site. Visit W3 Schools, learn about features you're learning before copy pasting and running for help. It's just like people like this are most of my experience on Stack Overflow. And then there's security issues in a lot of the code that people get off Stack Overflow. So I just found it to not be the type of community that I really wanted to associate myself with. Also, I don't find that I use it very often, right? So like if I need to know something about say Python, right? Like the first spot I'll usually go is like the Python docs. And then for JavaScript, it would be the developers.mozilla, right? I usually just read the documentation. Sometimes I'll run into a Stack Overflow Q&A that actually has the answer that I'm looking for, or have some point me in the right direction. But for the most part, I just read documentation. Like I'll go find a library that will do what I'm looking for. Like let's say for like Python requests, right? So like it'd be Elixir HTTP requests, right? And then that would just lead to here, which then I would just probably take this here and I do hex.pm, or I do HTTP requests, right? And then this would show me, and then here I've got the stats on which ones are the popular ones. And then here I know that this is what I'm looking for here, because I'm looking for an HTTP client. Yeah, but I'd go to MDN strings, right? Because a lot of the time, parsing from, I think parsing from a int to a string is usually something in string, and then if it's not, then I would do MDN right number parse int. Or here we go, toString. And this is just like, this is the kind of process that I would use. Ecto is a database access layer. Let's talk, change that. This isn't quite what I'm looking for. Is it possible to use Elixir change-set validation without? Yes, but I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. This might actually be what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's essentially the same. All right. Anyways, so this will validate the length, and that they're all required. Get stuck. Yeah, for me, just Google JS how to convert int to string. Yeah, sometimes. I would also usually preference any. If I was ever searching for JavaScript, it would always be MDN. JavaScript int to string. There we go. Parse int. Then we can play with it, and I can blah blah blah. But yeah. But that also comes from experience, right? Like I know that MDN is the essentially the documentation for all things JavaScript. Okay, well, what was I doing here? This would be validate. And this would be a change set. Oops. Form data. Def validate. All right. And then in here is validate that old password is correct. All right, so now here we'll need to validate that the old password is actually correct, and then in doing so, we'll need to, wait, why do we have con in here? Interesting. Alias, oh, wait, we've got accounts, but it's not being used. All right. def check password user and old password, or password I should say, do. And then I was doing a login thing, wasn't I? I think I actually have something in the user manager here. Form data login, validate user data, get profile, verify password. That's what I was looking for. Wait. Is that it? No, this isn't it. It's this one. Verify password. And it's up here. Okie dokie. And then here it will go into this. Here, and then this will be user. Okay, and then and then this would be authentication. Authentication dot verify password. And then verify password takes some arguments. Which is okay. Oh my god, yes. So good. Okay, so it's a login change set, which isn't quite what I was looking for, I don't think. I think we need to do this here. Verify password, which will be the user and the password. Do. And then profile maybe? Wait. Login change set. Oh, okay. Okay, so we do this, which would be oh god. I don't know what we have here. Give me a second here. I've got to go to here. And then when we do the validate here, this will be something else. Oops. Okay, let's start this from the ground up. We're gonna make this good. We're gonna make this good. Okay, so that when we do the validate, we're gonna have to do this form component here. The issue is validate CRSF tokens. This is not what we want. And this is update form. Update form. And we don't actually want that. This isn't required anymore. And then form data for now. All right, and now we're gonna type a T in there and a T, and here we see that we are still getting an error apparently. Actually, wait, let's refresh and make sure that that is the case. Yeah, we're still getting an error. So what's the error here? Key person not found. What was person supposed to be? Oh, person was supposed to be the demo update. Okay, so this is person here. So if we go to there, and then if I go to index here, actually I think it's in here, right? Because person is here and it's at person. If I go to here, I can find out what person was the actual person in question. Okay, so I guess we'll need to start with this. We're going to rename this to index. And this will be profile 5. And then we'll go back to the router. And then this will be index. Edit. I'm getting messages. Okay. Slowly getting there. Okay, so this just gets the profile. And then which becomes at profile, right? Person live, person live. Okay, so I'm going to close that for now. And then we're going to come over here. And then here we're going to say profile. Wait, what's the problem here? Oh, it's not index live. Wow. Also not index underscore. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so this then passes that forward, which then from there we can take a look at this, which has that, which here we're going to do here, which means that we have it. And then this would be profile. Actually, in this case, how would this even work? Because this isn't, I don't know. I'm just getting back into this. I'm going to be all kinds of all over the place for the next little bit here. I'm also tired. All right, I'm slowly getting back into this, but I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm kind of like all over the place and like losing focus. But I will be back again tomorrow night. This I promise. I'm going to continue to stream. I'm going to force myself into streaming to keep myself out of being upset because I've been getting a bit depressed because I haven't been working on things outside of work. So I'm going to be streaming more often. And I will catch all of you guys later. For anybody new here, please subscribe. Ring the bell if you want notifications when I go live. I might be throwing together some YouTube videos. One of the ones that I might, yeah, I'm not going to say anything more, but yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you everybody for showing up and whatnot, and cheers.